Sessions is presented by McDonald's.
Filling the void left by defunct boy bands and teen queens that once ruled the pop charts at the turn of the century, who would have thought that a Mexican soap opera would reignite the teen pop genre by spinning off a co-ed version of both formulas? Made up of 3 males and 3 females, RBD's debut album transported the 6 leading actors from the Latino soap and gave them a shot at the music biz, a move that made RBD an overnight music sensation.
The first time we went to the Zócalo in Mexico, it was the first presentation. There was like 90,000 people down there, so we went out and we couldn't believe that.
Welcome back to Latin Nation. So after watching that clip, we got to know what it's like working with a member of RBD. So what was it like working with him?
Easy.
Easy? It was easy to look at.
You never would have known that you were on set with a rock star because, first of all, he's so quiet. I mean, he was just a nice guy. And then when we did talk, I mean, he was just a sweetheart. Really easy to talk to, really easy.
I helped control all the chicks away from his...
Put them in a corner somewhere.
I wouldn't let anyone near him.
Well, he probably gets more girls now than when he was on RBD, because the girls that liked him in RBD were all 12 and 13 years old, and the ones that like him now in Fixing Paco are over 18.
I like them in Boys to Men. I like them, you know.
Now, I just want to say, during Fixing Paco, your character, Gloria, is like the one that narrates the whole story, almost narrates everyone else's life.
Longest monologues ever. My character is very hopeful. I mean, that's the whole idea about this web series, is we're presenting a very sad topic, but we want to present it in a very good light. Yes. Paco battles the disease. So we want to show that there is hope at the end of the tunnel, especially when you have a family that is very loving and supportive. And as we all know, not every family is this way. I mean, the writers presented them very well. They wrote them to bicker at times and to love each other at times.
Now, what kind of wisdom, because, you know, I want to say that Paul has a lot of wisdom to instill in the younger cast, but he's basically a big kid. What kind of wisdom, were you like the, you know, the wise Latina on the set, you know, like Sonia Sotomayor, that people would come to you for advice? How do we deal with
Always. No, but I mean, on the series, I did have the transplantation, and then I started eating all kinds of different food, and that's why it messed it up. And then he went through the same thing, and that's why I'm saying, forget it, it's not gonna work.
And I think a lot of Latino families are gonna really connect with this, because what wouldn't you do for your family, right?
Especially Latinos in their family. You know what? Now, that's all the time that we have for this segment. We're gonna come right back with a little more from the cast of Fixing Paco, so stay tuned. You have more on Latin Nation right here.